Hi everyone, Vegas from Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard with a story time. I watch around some YouTube channels and they're like, oh, I have a story to tell you, that they have a story time. I have a story that's really cool, and it's movie related, DVD related. Wait till you hear this adventure. This is crazy. So my roommate, my good buddy Raul, he wanted, well anyway, he comes to me the other day and he says, you know, let's go down to Best Buy. I've already hit a couple in town. I'm looking for the special edition of Deadpool on DVD, the steel case. It's the Blu-Ray, the regular, the digital copy, but it's only sold at Best Buy. And I went to a couple stores and I can't find it. And I said, do you know any other stores? I go, yeah, there's one down, you know, on this side of town. I'll take you. We go down there, and of course the manager's like, no, we sold out of those on the first day. Even some of the employees, and I didn't get one, and yada, yada, yada. And I said, well, how can we find out, you know, well, there's another one. You can call some other stores. He goes, no, we'll just go over to the computer and check it out. So he goes on the computer, and he finds one copy left in the country. I'm not kidding. There's not going to be any more. It was only released on that Tuesday. If you find one, grab one. So there was one left. So get this, it was in Washington City, Utah. Yeah, it was 2 states away, you know, 150, 180 miles away each way. And I'm like, good God. I go, well, I said, Roll, let's do this, you know. So we paid for it. They called that Best Buy, and they had that DVD. So physically, you know, sometimes the computer can be wrong, but they looked it up, had it in their hands. He paid for it, you know, in Vegas. And then so Saturday, the next day we went, he was like, I'm off, so let's go on this adventure. So we start off an adventure on Saturday. I pick him up. We go see Angry Birds. I see a press screening. Yes, I'm in a foul mood. I'm in a foul mood after seeing that movie because it was, you know, watch my review. It's around here somewhere, or it will be. And so I had some car trouble with my tire, the front left tire, and his dad fixed my brakes. His dad's a mechanic, and something about the tire had something was wrong with it, so I replaced it. But it was still shaking the steering wheel. And his dad's a mechanic. I said, look, I'm really nervous about going that far with that many miles. Just make sure he thinks the car's okay. So he takes it over there. His dad gives it a clean bill of health. So we get on the freeway. We're heading out about 1 o'clock, and it's getting hot around here. I'm in the desert. It's already triple digits. So we're about 150 miles outside of Las Vegas, about 20 miles from Mesquite, you know, from leaving Nevada. And of course the tire goes. Now it's not a blowout, but it's going clunk, 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 clunk. It's making that noise. You should see pictures. I documented this thing. I was going to videotape and do a little story of us doing this adventure to go get this DVD 2 states away, but I changed my mind, or I don't know what I did, because now things just started going wrong. So now the tire went out on us. So now I call AAA. AAA says, oh yeah, AAA, by the way, best $50 in the world, best thing you ever have. Get AAA. So I call up AAA. They said, look, by our GPS, we know where you are. Are you safe? You're on the freeway. You're a priority, blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, please go. We're at mile marker 105. I mean, we know where we are because, you know, it's sitting right in front of us. And even, you know, there's a picture of Raul, right? Or which way is my hand? I don't know. You see him? 105. So we're sitting there for an hour waiting for, you know, AAA to show up. The guy calls and says, yeah, this is AAA. Where are you? I go, we're at mile marker 105. Well, so am I. I don't see you. I'm like, well, that's impossible. We're sitting right here. Well, wait a minute. Where are you? I go, we're in Nevada, about 20 miles from Mesquite. Well, I'm in Beaver Valley, Utah. They sent him a mile marker 105 in another state. So I got to call AAA back up again. AAA apologized. They send someone out there. We wait another hour. This guy comes out. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. He comes out. He starts changing our tire. He goes, get the spare out. We get the spare. He spends 10 minutes trying to put the spare on. He comes to me and goes, this isn't the spare that goes with this car. The rim is too small and the tire doesn't fit. This is not the right one. I'm like, who switched out my spare? So now I'm like, what are we going to do? He goes, well, I'll tow you into Mesquite. You can go to the Wal-Mart, get a new tire, and be on your way. Now, remember, this is Saturday, like at 4 o'clock, you know, so the time is ticking to get a new tire and all that. But here's the problem. We didn't have the money. We just left, you know, we maybe like $40 or $50 between us, you know. Raul forgot to even tip the driver. I was so mad at that. Anyway, so I'm freaking out. So what are we going to do? So who am I going to call? You know, family, right? I didn't know what else to do. Raul's family was not home, or they were busy. So here we are stuck in Mesquite with no money for this tire. But anyway, we get Walmart putting the tire on. Now we got to figure out how to pay for it. So I called my sister. I love you, sis. She transfers. She gets out of, you know, she's watching TV on a Saturday afternoon. She goes down to the Walmart. She does the money transfer from Wal-Mart to Walmart. And a tire which should cost maybe $50, $60 ended up costing us $160. Can you believe that? We're in this little tiny town. They just gouged the hell out of us. So anyway, she sent the money. We got the and we got the tire, and then and he looked at me. I go, "What are we doing?" I go, No. This is now a quest. This is no longer an adventure. This is a quest. So we we left Mesquite. We crossed through Arizona. We get into Utah. I don't even get out of the car. I pull up to this Best Buy. I go, "I'm sitting right here. You go in and get it." Comes out 5 minutes later. Then we get in the car and we head back. And I haven't eaten since 8 a.m. now, since that crazy Angry Birds movie. So we drive all the way back to Vegas, and then we go to Baja Fresh. And now all of this, that tire I bought that burst, I went back today to the little kind of the Mexican tire shop, and I explained everything. I'm waiting for the manager, this owner, to really go, "Well, what do you want me to do about it? You bought a used tire, and that's the risks and all that." But I said to him, I said, "Look," he goes, "I remember you." And I go, "Look, I showed you the pictures. It wasn't like a blowout. It was like a bubble. It was like a defect or something." So in the end, I told him, look, we couldn't use the spare tire. It was wrong. We don't know how it got there and all that. So in the very end, I gave him the spare tire, with the wrong rim, because it was a perfectly good tire, brand new. And he gave me a brand new tire and a new rim. I couldn't believe it. And he shook my hand, and I said, "Look, dude, I'm bringing all my business here. I mean, you didn't have to do that. You sold me a used tire. I had a blowout, told you everything that went wrong. I had pictures, and, and he said, "No, here's a new one." He picked one out, put it in my trunk, and he didn't have a rim. He's going to look for one, but at least I have the tire in my trunk if something goes wrong. So all this, now get this, all of this for the Deadpool Special Edition DVD sold by Best Buy because it has a steel case. This guy, that kid, that's what he wanted. And in the end, not only paying $30 for that DVD, it costs another, he put in $25 worth of gas too, because I have like an '07 Avalon, and he has like an old crappy, Toyota 4Runner. Anyway, so I drove it. It was an adventure. I mean, he comes with me. He's my associate. He, in my production company, he comes to me at Universal Studios when I did the Harry Potter stuff, or the Walking Dead we're going to do together. And then what did he came with me the Halloween Horror Night, if you see my videos around here on my channel. So he comes with me, and he does my videos and stuff like that. He's learning all kinds of stuff. So, it was an adventure. It really was. But it was ridiculous. An 8-9 hour ordeal that should only have taken 2 or 3 hours. Was that a good story? All right, for more reviews and interviews and more stories, check out my social media at my website. It's the portal to everything. Twitter, Instagram. I'm back on Snapchat. I'm trying to get back into that. I want to start doing Vines. I have a lot of great ideas for that. I just don't have enough time for all this, guys. I'm not 20 years old, 18 years old, 12 years old to do all this. It's just time consuming. I was giving my website, vegasfromcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey Gay Howard, back safe and sound. I'll see you next time.